Welcome to Life in Calgary, Alberta. I'm your host, Patrick Murray, and today we're going to talk about should I invest in Calgary, Alberta? But before we do that, if this is your first time on this channel and you want to know everything there is about what it's like to eat, sleep, breathe, live, and play in the city of Calgary, then guys, just hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you get notified every single time I release a new video. Now, I gotta tell you, I've lived in a number of different cities, but I ended up moving to Calgary in 2001, and you know what? I never left, and there's a great reason for that. It's because this is a great city. But not only that, I've been a realtor here since 2010, and so all of this gives me some specialized knowledge about the city of Calgary and the surrounding bedroom communities such as Chestermere, Airdrie, Okotoks, and Cochrane. So if you are considering a move to our great city or one of these bedroom communities, and you would like some assistance to purchase a home, feel free to reach out to me, send me a text, an email, a phone call. My information is below. I will absolutely get back to you. Okay guys, let's do this. Let's talk about should I invest in Calgary, Alberta right after this. So I'm not going to go into great depth about what makes Calgary a great city to live. I mean, I think we've already done this in other videos if you watch some of my videos on here already. So such things as, Calgary is consistently ranked one of the most livable cities in the world. Or most recently, for example, we were just rated by Condé Nast Traveler the friendliest city in the world. You know, I've talked about the fact that Calgary has some terrific amenities, not to mention the fact that the location is stellar, being located at the base of the foothills to the Canadian Rocky Mountains. And I've talked at length about the pros and cons of living in Calgary. We've talked about the cost of living, we've talked about traffic, we've talked about the weather, but today we're going to talk about should you invest in Calgary, Alberta. Calgary's real estate market is really unique to the rest of Canada. So while prices in some other major centers have been in decline, it's the exact opposite for the city of Calgary. In fact, prices have been increasing for some time now. In fact, detached home prices from 2020 to 2021 went up 13.7%, and they went up 14.47% from 2021 to 2022. And as of the filming of this video, year-over-year detached home prices is up 11.09%. Now that's some pretty spectacular growth. Now semi-detached homes have a similar story. From 2020 to 2021, prices increased a whopping 29.9%. From 2021 to 2022, it increased another 11.97%, and year-to-date, prices have increased 11.05%. Now, row houses or townhomes increased in value by 11.07% from 2020 to 2021. From 2021 to 2022, went up another 14.81%. And guys, year-to-date, it's risen. Get ready for this. It's risen 17.15% citywide from this time last year. And to round things out, condominium apartments have also risen. From 2020 to 2021, after years of decline, prices rose 2.28%, but then jumped in value by 8.67% from 2021 to 2022. And year to date, prices have risen 14.87% from this time last year. Now I know what you're thinking. Patrick, with the rising inflation and the Bank of Canada policy to raise interest rates, have I missed the boat in investing in Calgary? Well, there's a strong belief that we're very close to the top when it comes to the interest rate hikes for the foreseeable future. There may be one more, but the thought is the Bank of Canada is going to look to hold steady with the hope of a decline in interest rates in 2024. Only time is really going to tell. Now, what the Bank of Canada cannot control is all of the migration to Alberta. Now, specifically Calgary from other provinces and countries from around the world. And our city's population is growing by leaps and bounds. Last year, Alberta's population grew by 184,000 people. Guys, that is huge. But while much of that migration is international, there were 56,245 more people moving to our province interprovincially than leaving it last year, making these not only the highest annual net interprovincial gains for Alberta, but the highest annual net interprovincial gains recorded for any single province or territory. Now, this is according to an article in the Calgary Herald published in September 27th of 2023. Now, unlike other years when migration hits positive numbers, the interprovincial migration isn't due to a spike in oil prices, with people looking to move here while the getting is good and then looking to leave afterwards. No, that's not the case. It's due to people looking for less expensive homes. And guys, this is key, because this isn't just a blip in Alberta's housing market. This is people looking for real change in their lives, and they're looking to come to Alberta and the city of Calgary to do it. So where's the market going right now? Hey guys, that's a loaded question, but I'll do my best here. Now, without my crystal ball, myself and all the pundits in the world can't tell you definitively what's going to happen in the future. But what I can do is I can look at the indicators that I've seen in the market and tell you where I think we're going. Now, Calgary has a bit of a perfect storm going on right now. Yes, the Bank of Canada has been raising interest rates, and as such, there are less move-up buyers in the market to free up less expensive real estate. Now, we already talked about the influx of people moving to our province and to our city, and that means there just isn't enough supply of homes to house everybody. And builders cannot build homes fast enough to keep up with the demand. In fact, this supply-demand issue is driving up home prices as home buyers compete for the few homes that are available for sale. Now, I don't say this to dull your enthusiasm by any means. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way, and I've helped many people to purchase investment properties with great results thanks to year-over-year increases in market prices, giving buyers almost immediate equity. Now, it's the same for the rental market as well. Many renters are competing with other renters for the few rental properties that are available, and this is driving up rental prices in our city. In fact, the vacancy rate right now in the city of Calgary is below 2%. And this is also, as I said, a supply-demand issue. So it may not be great for renters, although it's better than in some other Canadian markets if you look at the prices, but it is great for real estate investors. So what's the take-home message? Well, guys, even if interest rates do come down and more homes come up for sale, the Calgary real estate market is a long way from meeting all the demand that's out there right now. So while the city of Calgary is looking at ways to create more housing, well, you know what they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. This is going to take some time, and it's going to take a long time. And I don't mean a few months. This is going to take years to remedy the demand for housing in our city. Now, the people that are moving here aren't merely looking for temporary jobs. These are people moving here looking for more affordability to make their lives better. And yes, the inflation rate in Alberta is generally lower than the Canadian average. And while Calgary's real estate prices are increasing, it is still much more affordable than other major centers in Canada. I believe for real estate investors, this is going to continue on for the foreseeable future. All right, guys, so like I said, if you are considering a move to the city of Calgary, or you want to invest in the city of Calgary, or even one of the bedroom communities, feel free to send me a text, an email, phone call. My information is below. I will absolutely get back to you so you can start living your life in Calgary, Alberta.